Hey there, missing tabs in your financial plan can be devastating, especially to your grade. So I want to make an important announcement. I'm actually making this announcement about halfway through the course. I've made the announcement in class multiple times, but I want to be very clear and help you understand how you can help me, help you, help me, help you. So here we go. When you set up your financial planning portal, you're using Right Capital. This is my login page. So I'm going to log in and I'm going to show you what I see when you initially set up your plan. So I'm going to log in and I'm going to go to one of my clients, this person hopefully. So you'll see this person has not yet completed those 5 data cards. So I will be nudging this person to do that, just like I nudged you to do it in the very beginning. So this tutorial isn't to show you how to enter these data cards. We've done that in another tutorial. What this tutorial is about is making sure that you have access to your tabs. So what that means is when I go back to my portal here, you see Billy. Billy's plan has all of these things checked. And if I go to another person, they have all these tabs checked. However, if I go to, well, let's just go back to this person, you will see that they only have these tabs checked. So these tabs in the dashboard, these 3 tabs, balance sheet, liquidity, and budget, they won't do. They won't do for you. What I have to do for each student who participates in this course is either me or one of my team comes in and we then check all of these data cards for you. And then you end up like Billy here with, well, let me show you Billy. If I can find Billy. Billy may be an existing client. There's Billy. So under Billy's tab, when I select Billy, you see that Billy has all of his tabs checked. All of these will end up being tabs when I go into Billy's plan. So let me just do that. I'll go into Billy's plan and you see all of these tabs, and that's what you want to see in your plan. If you don't see this, if you only see 3 tabs, that means I haven't, or my team hasn't gone in and updated your portal, your plan, so that you have access to all of these data cards. You will need all of these data cards so that you can do your homework assignment. So last week, we did the Credit Crush assignment, and that's where we basically made adjustments here. Let me just go ahead and show you quickly. I did this in class today. And so I'm refreshing Billy. Now Billy has his current, it's not working. Same priority. Oh, I've got to go to 0 and hit refresh. You always have to hit refresh. So now we see that in Billy's plan, he has some debt, just like you should have some debt by now in your plan. And if you're watching this at the beginning of the semester, you don't have debt in your plan yet, but you should know that your tabs, when you start the course, you only have 3 tabs, but then I go in and make changes so that you have all of these tabs, and you need all of these tabs. So here we are in the debt section. The upper tab is dashboard, the lower tab is debt, and so what we have here is Billy's current, not his proposed, but his current, and it just shows that his debt is going up and up and up. It's creating a mountain of debt. So Billy, and you actually, when you do your Credit Crush assignment, you're going to come in here and say, okay, I want to get rid of my debt. So let's say I'm going to add $500. And instead of the same, well, let's just see with $500 when I hit refresh, now you'll see a proposed what happens to that mountain of debt and how by applying $500 additional to pay off your debt, you will see that the debt mountain, it doesn't grow as fast. So then there are 3 strategies here. One, we just added a little bit more money so that instead of making the current payment we're making a little bit higher payment, and that's what shows over here, the proposed payment. And so that's what we're looking at. In this case, we just added $500, so you would want to go and see those. And if you don't have this tab, you won't be able to do that. And then down here we change the strategy and hit refresh. Always have to hit refresh. And that will show you a different proposed. Let me see the proposed. So now instead of it growing into a mountain, you see that you have a very significant reduction in the debt in your plan if you're Billy. So that's from highest to lowest interest rate. And if we did it from lowest to highest balance, that's another strategy. Always hit refresh. Then you'll get to see how that works if we just did your proposed plan. So notice we have this current and proposed, and what you're wanting to see is your proposed. So that's the Credit Crush assignment in a nutshell. But again, if you're not seeing all of these tabs, and this is the point of this tutorial, then we have a problem. And I can solve your problem, but at this point my question would be, because I've mentioned this, I'm in the middle of the semester, I've mentioned this multiple times, and this is a problem because it means that you waited and waited to set up your planning portal, which means you're already behind in the course. So I can fix that. I'll be happy to go in and do some extra work and change your planning portal so that it's up to date with all of the tabs. But that's going to require me to go into your plan and either assign that to one of my staff or do it myself, which is no big deal, except that, here, let me show you something. When I go into this semester's student profile, I have a lot of students. And I know when I click on this and click on this, who's got all their tabs. And I could go tab by tab or click by click and find you, but I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. And I'm not even going to ask my staff to do that. What I'm going to do at this point is make it very clear that it's on you. The ball is in your court. And if you don't have all these tabs, then you're going to need to send me an email, tell me your name, how it's listed in your planning portal so that I can search and find your name. So I think if I look for Bob, there's no Bob. There's Doe, not Jane Doe, but John Doe. Let's see. Yeah, there's John Doe. So that's actually a student. I know who it is, but this student goes by John Doe in this course. Don't know why. Actually, I can guess why. Doesn't matter. What I need you to know is that you need to tell me your name so that I can make sure that I can find it. Or when I delegate it to my team to find you, it's really easy. So I'll search you and I'll fix it. But again, if you don't have those tabs, you need to email me and give me your name as it's listed in your BayRock portal so that I can go in and update and give you all of these tabs, which you will need for sure to be able to complete your capstone assignments. So thank you for watching this video. If you're missing tabs, this is the video for you. If you're not missing tabs, well, you didn't have to watch this video. And thank you, if you're not missing tabs, for following instructions and keeping up. If you are missing tabs, you missed some instructions and you're not keeping up, and it might be time to think about whether or not you want to continue in the course or possibly withdraw from the course. If you're going to stay in the course, you need to keep up, especially moving forward. We're going to move pretty fast. We're going to be using your financial planning portal, the BayRock financial planning portal, to build your financial plan. And everything we do in terms of your assignments will build onto to the last one, leading up to putting it all together in your capstone assignment, which is worth 200 points. So again, if you're falling behind on the assignments and you're not keeping up here, you're going to suffer in your grade. And I'm just wanting to be clear about that now so that we don't have to have that conversation later. So I hope that helps. I'll see you in the next video. Thanks and have a great day.